Hey, what is going on, viewers? Zesty Lime Studios here, and welcome back to another drinks review. Today reviewing another one of these Boost Energy Juic'd ones, and this one is going to be on the watermelon and lime twist. So I got this particular one out of a Premier corner shop in Bristol actually when I was delivering in my truck, and it cost me price marked at £1, which actually in today's world is actually still a very good price. That the fact, you know, the cheaper brands can sell the big 500ml cans for £1, seeing as you can pay now up to £1.45 for a can of Monster. It's just absolutely insane, the price of them compared to the cheaper brands. Anyways, so let's give you guys a full 360 of the can. So of course it's a 500ml can, as I said. Now we've got kind of a cool looking can design here. So we've got most of the can being red to obviously represent the watermelon. I know watermelons are green on the outside, but obviously the watermelon flesh, as you can see, is red in the inside. And then we have a bit of green on the can as well going throughout the can. So on the front here, we've got kind of like lines and stuff that are like different shiny creams. So that looks really, really cool. We've got segments of watermelon going throughout the front of the can. So yeah, just a nice cool can design, just kind of modern looking. And of course we've got the Boost logo and stuff, and then just some cool looking font at the bottom for the description of the drink. On the bottom we've got nothing, and on the top everything is all standard and silver, including the pull ring. Taking a close look at the can, so like I said, we've got the juice. Now it's spelled J-U-I-C and then obviously a gap and then a D. So they've obviously kind of made it cool with juiced rather than J-U-I-C-E-D. They've literally taken out the E or whatever, but there we go. It looks cool putting the apostrophe in, doesn't it? But anyways, so looking at the back of the can, so juiced up a watermelon and lime, maximum recharge, refreshing citrus twist. So looking at the ingredients, what do we have? So we have juices from concentrate, so we have lime 3%, watermelon 2%, and that's it. Sweeteners are sucralose and sulfate case, no aspartame, which is good. Now these drinks are half sugar, so they're not a full sugar and not zero sugar. They're half sugar at 4.5 grams of sugar per 100ml, and the total can contains 23 grams of sugar. The vitamins are our usual favourite vitamins, which are niacin, vitamin B6, B12 and pantothenic acid. And the caffeine content is on the lower side of 30 milligrams per 100ml. The average is generally 32 milligrams per 100ml. But you know what? There's two less milligrams. Ain't going to make no difference between you winning the Olympics or not. And apart from that, what else we got? And usual stuff: pantothenic acid, reduction of tiredness, usual stuff they say. Chill for the best boost, of course. So they got here, it says supports local shops with a thumbs up, which Boost has always been about. You can't buy Boost in, you know, like the main supermarkets, you know, Asda, Sainsbury's, Tesco. You cannot buy them in the supermarkets. But the thing is, these are produced in the Netherlands. So they're produced in the Netherlands to come all the way back here to England. That then supports local shops. So it's kind of like, okay, so it supports local shops, but it's like they don't support the industry. But I don't know, I don't care, it's just whatever. But the fact you can only buy these in corner shops is better for the shops at the end of the day. Anyways, that's enough about the can. So it's nice and cold. Got my Zesty Lime Studios cup, so let's open it and hopefully it won't explode over me. So I'm just going to give the can a quick wipe because it's nice and cold, so I don't get, you know, water all over my desk, or condensation, shall I say. So as you guys probably know or don't know, older viewers, say older as in viewers who have been viewing me for a long time, will know that I really am not a fan of watermelon. Now, I've been known to like some watermelon drinks that have been mixed in with other flavours. To name a few, there was a Rockstar, well, I'm not totally forgot the name off the top of my head, and there's a few others as well. But I'm hoping this isn't as watermelon-y as I'm hoping it's going to be. Anyways, I'm guessing the colour is going to be red. Yeah, it should be red because the watermelon, again, the watermelon is really, really strong. Don't explode. There we go. Right, and the colour is... Hey, surprise, surprise, it's red. There we go. Put that to one side. So of course it is fizzy, as you can see, and the colour is a just kind of normal reddish colour. Now it's, I don't know if you can really see on the camera because my light's reflecting off of it, but it's, you cannot see my face through the drink, but when I put it up to my light, you kind of see I mean, you can kind of see my hand reflection a little bit, so it's kind of see-through, but for the most part, you know, it is really quite cloudy, as you know, you pretty much can't see much through it. Anyway, let's give it a closer smell and see what we can smell of. Oh no. It smells of watermelons. Oh, it's got that watermelon smell, but not as bad as I was expecting, because I'm not wincing at how strong it is. It does smell of watermelons, but I think the lime twist, or the citrus, whatever they're calling it, is kind of dulled it down a bit. Yeah, there's definitely a bit of that citrus lime slash in there, but for the most part, yeah, it's pretty watermelony. Well, this will be interesting. Nevertheless, guys, let's taste some. Okay, well, the fact I haven't thrown it across the room yet is a good start. That actually is okay. I will be honest, that actually is okay. This seems to be one of the actual watermelon drinks that actually seems to be okay. It certainly tastes better than it smells, we'll give it that. It does smell a bit too watermelon-y, and I really don't like the smell of watermelons. But yeah, I'm impressed with that, actually, to be honest with you. So of course it's nice and cold, as it should be. So of course, being ice cold and crisp always helps with a drink's flavour, generally 99% of the time. But yeah, I'm just in the shock by that. So I'll start off with the sugar and stuff. So in terms of, you know, artificial flavours and tastes, there seems to be none of that, which is great, because again, I find half sugar drinks can taste really nasty. So the fact this is half sugar and doesn't taste, you know, really nasty is spot on for that. It's no chemical artificial taste. The sweetness is probably about, I'd say probably about 70%. It's got a, you know, a fair amount of sweetness to it, but it's not over the top by any means whatsoever. And of course, it hasn't got any of that high fructose corn syrup like the American drink, so it's not really that super either, which is nice. So yeah, sweetness is about 70% on, you know, the sweetness scale out of 100%. With actual flavour, well, yes, it does taste of watermelons, but it hasn't got that really earthy, raw, nasty taste, which is what I hate about the watermelon flavour. Now I find that this, or the lime slash citrus kick to this, has taken down that you know, planty, earthy, raspiness side of the watermelon. Now of course some people will prefer if the watermelon was the other way, which is fair enough. But for me personally, you know, someone that really doesn't like watermelon, this is actually quite nice for what it is. You know, I'm not gonna lie, that actually is quite nice and refreshing for what it is. I think purely down to the lime just taking off that horrible earthy taste, which then in retrospect actually brings out the watermelon flavour itself. So the actual watermelon, you know, essence, but taking away all of that horrible earthy kick side to it, which I think is the main issue with these kind of watermelon drinks in general, that a lot of them are too much the other side and not enough this side of drink. And I said there's a few other flavours that I do like with watermelon, but of course they are mixed in with other stuff, and I do find that watermelon that's been mixed in with other stuff like this one, I actually don't mind, which is good. I think if it was any warmer, or if it starts a bit warm, I think then yes, I think I would probably not like this as much. But the fact this is really ice crisp cold, I mean, as you can see the condensation on the cup, I think yes, this is a really nice, refreshing, fruity drink. So you know what? Yes, I'm pleased by it. Definitely give this one a try if you're not a fan of watermelon. But on the percentage scale of niceness, I think it's certainly not one of my favourites, obviously, but I think I'll give it a 75% on the percentage scale. 100 being super nice, 0 being absolutely disgusting. But I think I'll give it, yeah, 75%. I would, you know, I would pick that up again, because I would like to have more watermelon drinks and stuff in general like this. But of course, Most of them aren't like this, which is the issue, and to be honest, there's just so many more better flavours out there anyway, as I'm sure we all know. But yes, so nice viewers, as always, thank you for watching. If you have tried that drink, please let me know in the comments below what you think to that flavour. But as always, thanks for watching.